Hey, how are you? I'm on time. There's a surprise. When am I on time? Alright, my phone is going down, losing power, but it's all good. Alright, so here we go. Hi. Um, no super plan for tonight, just a little more continuation of last night, what we started. And I'll see what I can get into, but I am going to show something in a moment. So one of our fellow demos on our team asked me for some perennial lavender designer series paper. So she wanted one sheet. So then in return, she handed me one of the sheets from the celebratory sips. I can't even say it right. Which is really, really nice, actually. So she was nice because I just said to her, like, surprise me with something. Like, there's not anything I'm really after. So this is really, really nice. I like it a lot, actually. And here's the back side, which I have no idea what the heck's going on the back side. And then she also, for nicey nicey, handed off a two-tone Lost Lagoon cardstock. And this stuff looks nice. So, couple new pieces I'll play with at some point or another. But I'm just going to, for now, put these away. But I had to show you. That's nice to help out team members and get an item or whatever that I might be able to use for something. So in the meantime, back to where we started last night, which is this. So I didn't fully get stuff packed away. So we're going to dive back in here again one more time. So there's the finished cards. We'll come back to those in a short. But I've got all these components that I really should do something with it. So here we go. Reminding myself what's what here. Because there's just so much to look at for paper and everything. I gotta get back to crafting. I haven't crafted much in a while. And it's bugging me, so this weekend I gotta do something, but we'll see. Alright, I'm just getting that put away for now. Oh, hi, buddy. My little buddy's under me. Who's a good boy? So I've got some envelopes. So I've got some cloud envelopes, and I think I'm just going to hang on to them. I don't think I'm going to cut them up this time. I could be wrong, but we'll see. I'll probably still hang on to them for a while. And then I've got some cloud DSP and stuff. So just getting organized here. Alright. So... Oh, I'm sitting on my own cable. Yep. So I have a bundle of Sky and stuff, DSP and all that. So I'm going to throw all that in here. That way I might very well use this into the future with something. And then... yeah, I'm going to throw this in here as well. Why not? And then I'll need some more stuff. So I'll need the Phrases batch of baggies. There it is. Also being careful not to give Buddy some of this. So here we go. Time to put these away. That way I've got some more fun stuff for a future date. But yes, I'm still looking forward to more crafting. Alright, so there we go. So we got most of the supplies put away. So then now I'm left with all these cards. But we're going to come back to this another day. Because I do have 2 more sections to do the same kind of thing. To clean up a little better. So yeah, some of these are going to need a white insert. Oh, that's cute. I forgot about that. This one's same. Well, this doesn't have the insides, but that's okay. Alright, so we'll come back to that later. Or another day. So here's the most recent card class stuff. And I've got all these papers. I gotta get this stuff put away. Time to clean up my notes. Put more stuff away. So let's just see what all is here. Various and various and various. I had some extra ribbons in case I needed it for the class. So ribbons wise, we're gonna pop them aside. So I'm just gonna unclip myself here for a sec. I'll BRB. There we go. Oh. Okay, back to this. So I've got these Terran tapes that I'm gonna put away. And I got some more glue dots here, which is good. And I've got some dies, which I'm going to keep that over there. And I've got some rhinestone basic jewels, which I'm going to keep those temporarily out. It's like I found my bag of embellishments, which I have no idea where they are right now. Got another baggie here of more scrap papers. More scrap papers. More scrap papers. Now here's the cards. I've got some designer series paper that I'm just gonna throw. I don't remember where they came from, so I think I know where they came from. Just thinking for a quick minute. It's nice to finally get a little bit organized again, eh? Yeah. Okay, I see where they go. Just gotta put that away too. Alright, I have like a masculine section of paper, tools and stuff, so I'm gonna put the wood grain with that because I believe that's where it came from. There we go. I'll tell you later. Alright, so then I've got these cards from the weekend, which I think some of them need a little bit of bling. I'm just looking at which is which. Oh, well, bling came off from somewhere. Ooh. Great. I'm being video bombed here by somebody upstairs. Of course. Okay, that one's got no bling. That one's got bling. That one's got no bling. So I've got these cards to finish up. So I'm going to finish these ones. I'm thinking the beach ones don't really need bling, but that's just my opinion. That turned out really nice, actually. I like that card. So let me find my stash of bling. I'm gonna go like the silvery ones. Alright, I'm gonna need a pokey stick here somewhere. There's one card. Then the other one. Need some scissors. There we go, a little bit of bling. So there we go. And I gotta look for one more card class package that I have yet to clean up. I'm just looking to see which one it is. I think it's this one. Here we go. So I've got some envelopes that I don't really need at the moment. And I've got some really cute cards and stamps. Alrighty, so another empty box, which is super handy. Okay, so I got the old instructions for this kit I'm not using. Got some beautiful stamps here. Oh yeah, I do have a card to pull into the pile. Almost forgot about this cutie here. So then, just gonna check these cards quickly. That one needs bling. That one has bling, has bling, has bling, has bling. Okay. I'm actually missing a card, but that's okay. Huh, that's weird. Oh no, it's right here. Duh. So there should be a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that's correct. Alright, so let's add bling to that one. I'm really off camera tonight too. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm just going to use the blues. Actually, those will work. And there we go. Just to kind of change it up a little bit. There's another cute card. Okay, so there. I made lots of progress. Now these little pieces, I gotta coordinate a little bit. So some of these are for Scrappy. And some of these aren't. And we got some stickers. Alrighty, so we've got some stuff to work with here. Just cutesy and cutesy. Alrighty. Just gonna swap my sequence. Alright, so these I'm just gonna put away with that. This I might use, but I don't know yet. I'll have to think about that. Alright, there we go. So then the stickers, so we're back to sorting stickers again. Of course. So we got shapes, hearts, lettering. I was gonna go hearts and then lettering. There we go. Oh, I gotta find all the pieces. Okay, there's that. We got shapes. Yeah, I could just say shapes. Why not? And there we go. Those are organized. And then we got a little more to go here. There's this bundle of scraps from Elaine. I just want to go through it and separate out what it is I'm going to do with it. Alright, so back to this again. So there's phrases. And we got shapes. Lots of good stuffs here. I recognize this. So I'm going to hang on to it. That's a cool die, actually. Now, I do keep a certain size when I do this. So, no less than ½ inch. Anything smaller goes into something else. Goes into just scraps for hopefully eventually shaker cards, which I haven't made any yet. I know I need to get on it. Then I have a box to put all this in, which I'll get to shortly. Just want to get a feel for what's here. got some cool trim pieces here. Alright, there we go. Now I'm just going to grab my little box of goodies. Shoot. Been dropping cards and everything. I gotta be careful of little Buddy Boo Boo. Okay, he's not here. That's good. I can move the chair. Alright. Just trying to clean up a bit, which is not going very well. So I'm just going to toss these in the box. Just going to pull out some of these as well. Yeah, almost done for the night. There we go. More scraps. Looking forward to making scrappies really soon, but not yet. Soon! Alright, so I'm just going to put my box away. There we go. Alrighty, and then I got shapes. And phrases, and then we're good for most of the cleanup. But that's not all. We got all these batches of cards from tonight. We got some good stuffs here. Because I haven't added to the capsule in a while, and it's time to add some. Alright, so let's see what we have here. So, I'm just going to separate the collection so I know which is which. Alright, so we're going to start with these. So, Boof, 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 Boof. And I have an extra set that I'm going to keep. And then the next card class. Boof, Boof, or Boof, 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 Boof. There we go. And then this is just a single card, so I'm just going to throw it into the capsule. And then next up, I'm keeping this. The beach one, I have several of that. So it looks like we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to include the original one I made because I think that would be cool. And then the tote purple one, I'm going to include the one I mucked up originally. And then this one, I'm going to include probably the original one. And then that leaves me with this, which I'm going to hang on to it because I kind of really like it. This is a different kind of card. And then these ones. And there we go. So there's the pile watered down a bit. So I'm just going to put these away for now. And then, but what I got to do is stamp the back of the cards, which I haven't even done. And I got to put my stickers on them. So that's more boring housekeeping type stuff, but at least we've got it down to something reasonable. And with that, I think I'm just going to say goodnight, everyone, because this was fun. This was good. And, yeah. So at least we made some progress in all this. And, good. Here's what I'll do. I'll do a couple, just to kind of show you what the heck I'm doing. So let me move the pile. Let me get my bucket of water ready, which I have no water, of course, from the weekend. So let me get some water. I have some water here somewhere. There we go. It's actually cold water, but it'll still work. And if there's comments tonight, I can't see them. Gotta love how Facebook does stuff like that sometimes. Oh, that's nice and cold. Because that was ice water. It's my drinking water. I'm like, I'll just use some of this right now. Just gonna put my water bucket back over there. Okay, I'm gonna grab ink, which is not here. Okay, that makes things useful. I don't even have black ink here. Alright, well, let's roll with what we got. Okay, there's my stamp that I use. I should have some ink here. Might be different ink, but I'm still going to roll with it. Yeah, I'm just going to use this crappy black ink from Unknown. See if this will work. If not, this will make a short session. Alright, so then when I'm ready to go, open up the cards as needed. If I'm worried about it, do a test on the table. There we go, so it does have some ink. There we go, we got some ink. Okay, so then I can start banging through and getting these cleaned up. Okay, this one's going to need a white in the inside. I know, I was going to log off and I'm still here going. Of course. Well, that one turned out quite well. So I still got to do the other batch of cards, doing the stamping on the outside, but that will be later because I do want to add to the capsule. I can't even say the words right tonight because it's been a while since I've added to it. So it's nice to finally have a moment to get through some of these. So I'm a happy kitty for sure. It's fun to be able to give back to someone, hopefully, with all these projects that I make over time. That is the whole intention, sometimes. I actually like this card. I'm giving it up, but I like it. And I soon gotta start planning for the June card class too. I do have some things put aside that I intend to work on. Once I get a little more cleaned up in the art room, I'm getting back into all that again to get organized and finalize the plans for the June card class. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Alright, I have one more card, and that's it. I think this one's going to need some bling, actually. There we go. So done for now, and for real, I'm going to go. I say that, and yeah, I'm still here. But yes, I'm going to go. Alright, it appears the broadcast is getting pretty choppy, but that sucks. Oh well. Gotta love the online stuff. Alright, night everyone. Bye.